はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KT ゲームズの久保です。ということで NBA2K マイキャリアやっていきたいと思います。さあリアルでも時は、撮影日2月7日なんですけど、いろいろもうついにね、トレードが終わったということでねトレード期間が終わったということでね、我がマーベリックスもね、よくわからないトレードを行い、ドンチッチ、アービング、エドワーズ、クリボー、エンビートというなんかよくわからないね、よくわからないスタメン布陣になりましたが、もうこれで地球代表に選ばれるのではないかというスタメン陣ですが相変わらず勝利のロードを突き進んで優勝まで駆け上がりたいと思います。で、5連覇か次はにしてもそろそろ多分カイリーが引退しそうな気がしなくもないが、まだ総合80あるからまだ大丈夫か。いつぐらいに引退するか分かりませんが、その時またスモールフォワードを補強するのか、このポイントフォワード違うパワーフォワード編が終わってる可能性が高いが、次はね、スモールフォワードかシューティングガードかのどっちかだね。
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for Anthony Edwards.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation.
And for those not following the latest buzz, a new target has been set up by MP to collect more assists than anyone on teams they face.
And all the hype around this means we should expect to see MP controlling the ball for most of their possessions. He will have to have his head on a swivel on passing and
scoring. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Austin Reeves. Trey Murphy is out there with Ivica Zubats. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward position. And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, before the game, MP and I talked about the importance of good ball movement. He said I try to involve my teammates. If a guy's got a good look, it's my job to get it to him. You know how valuable that is to our team chemistry. That's how we win. So he'll be dropping some dimes tonight, I'm sure, guys.
You know, that kind of basketball is so fun to watch. Now, here's MP. Saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
あれワンハンドダンクでぶち込んでいくのえぐいな。
Reeves outside. Pass to Robinson Earl. Shoots the three. Cans it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Edwards finds MP. Back to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Robinson Earl, no good. Dallas leading by 6. For 3, Edwards. Another 3 for Dallas.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
別にアシストを意識しているわけではないが、アシストめっちゃ入るな。
Reeves outside. Pass to Davison to end the run. It's hauled in by Edwards.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Good
Nice
for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Dallas on defense. To the wing right side. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Dallas leading by 12. And here's MP for 3. That's a miss. He's made 1 and missed 1. Inside. Here's Robinson Earl. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Davison. Guarded by Doncic. For 3. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Dallas making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Six on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Bounds. Dallas will take possession.
My ball.
And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Nice. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable. We've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Zubac, that's good.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Over in the corner, Edwards. The 3 from MP. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance a huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Sacramento played superb basketball. He scored 63 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work.
All right.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Nice.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this, feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor, explosive jam
やば
by
やらした
McDaniel.
Outside, Dort looking for McDaniel.
はいダメです
Just one
はいダメ
second
ですよ
between the shot clock and game clock.
あーくそ
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's the tenacity you have to have inside. MP knew it would be physical.
And both free throws good for MP. 20
あ
seconds
と
left in
1
the first
回
quarter.
攻撃できたらいいな
Pass to McDaniels. Fires for three. Happy to see that
Pin
one go
total,
in for his
eh?
second make and 5 attempts.
Attacking right away. McDaniel's wasting no time there.
MP finds Doncic. There's the three.
Right.
And he's good on the three ball.
第1クォーターで7アシスト達成したんだけど
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
どうやるな変わった
He's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Timberwolves also changing it up. Zubats is checked in for Fisher. Jeremiah Robinson Earl comes in for Mann. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Austin Reed. Here's Banton, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Dort against Williams. Now, here's Dort. He's covered closely. 4 on the shot clock. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
いやー
And
今日
so in
3
the
入
game
ん
for
ね
the
20%
Timberwolves, they've got Ivica Zubats. McDaniels is out there with
5
Lou
分の
Dort.
1
And it's Banton in at the point guard.
ひどいね
Now Dort, following the three-point attempt by MP. Dort passes to McDaniels. From deep, sinks the
お
triple.
おマジか
McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And here's MP for 3.
いやー
It's
決ま
held
ん
in
ね
by
え今日
Zubats.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they
とことん
still
決まんねえ
find themselves out in front.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
The 3 from MP drops in the tray. MP's got 10 points in the game.
MP shooting
にして
with
も
rhythm. This
2
is
クォー
why
ターでリバウンド
defenders have
2
to
は
be in his airspace.
少なすぎるだろう
Here's Banton. Nothing on the board. Here's Mann. Here's Robinson Earl. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
The 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. He's got 13.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His third.
なんだかんだ20点差
Now, Mann, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Benton. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Robinson Earl, no good. Mavericks leading by 20. A three from MP. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And Minnesota has possession. Following the three-pointer by MP. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Embiid, he's checked in for Derek Lively. Edwards comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Williams. Here's Robinson Earl. He's got 7. Timberwolves passing it around. Fires the three. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Irving passes to MP. And it's Doncic, top of the key. No one near Edwards.
Oh, nice rebound.
Offensive rebound. And Embiid is right there.
Really like the attitude from Embiid. I mean, he's sending a message that you better put a body on him. When you don't, he does this.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Reeves. Count it. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Mavericks leading by 23. MP dishes to Irving. MP sets the screen for Irving. No good from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Reeves and MP with the block.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
倒れるな、起きろ。
Minnesota shooting under 40% all in all for the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Davison. He has yet to score. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. And that one is off. MP has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey, folks.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't. You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. MP out there with Edwards, and it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Robinson Earl. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Davison. A baseline jump.
はい、ダメだよ。
And the rejection by
はい、ダメ
MP.
だよ。
And here is Doncic. He's got 8. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good in the assist.
周りが外さん。
3 for 3, and that's always
全くもって周りが
a
外
good
さ
way
ね
to
え
start
今
the
日。
second half.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Can they get it? Pass to Reeves. Here's Davison. Shot on the wing. The Mavericks pull it in. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And another miss. He's having a
NBA
really ugly game.
ちょっとナイス。
About as ugly as you
ナ
can
イ
have, you're
ス。
right.
決めちゃうんだ。
Count that one.
The edge on the glass
そこで決めちゃうんだ。
is the difference. It's allowed
さすが
them
で
to
す。
build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Reeves after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Zubac's the pass to Robinson Earl. From outside the arc, Davison can't hit.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Trey Murphy.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
You know, one of the things you love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy.
明日勝手にやっときゃ
Really
どうせ
don't
10
do
に
much
なる。
for him. He
今
wants
日
to
に関しては
win,
おそら
period.
く。
Here's Davison. Scoreless thus far. Embiid with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
10になった。
And that's 13 points for Anthony Edwards.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David
アリウープしようと思ったら
Thanks very much.
間違えてパスを出しちゃったよ。
Austin Reeves went undrafted,
バカかな
but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood.
すまん。
His mom once asked him, is this confidence
な
or
ぬ
cockiness? He told her, they're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you.
That's
Zubats, and he's fouled pretty hard on that
完璧
shot,
なる
but
ファ
he's
ウル。
got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
そう
For
だ、もう一本
Minnesota,
外す
they
んだ
have。been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And Greg, everyone loves talking
そう簡単にはい
trades.
かす。
Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use
このメン
draft
ツならリバウ
assets.
ンドを取
And
り
the
に行ける
Timberwolves
か
in possession here. Following the three-pointer by MP.
やばい。
Marvelous lead pass, and he
リバウ
throws
ン
it
ド
down.
を取りに行くどころか点取
Man,
られち
what
ゃ
a
ったのよ。
pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Van Vliet passes to MP. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
So it's Minnesota now. Following the three-pointer by MP.
いや、入る
Plenty
な
of。daylight on that shot. McDaniels got 13.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Wiggins outside. Back to Van Vliet. MP deciding where to go with it. Wiggins outside. MP sets the screen for Wiggins.
あ
It's rebounded by Robinson Earl.
パス出してくれなかったが。
Over to the left wing. McDaniels off target from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, taking a look at the scoring numbers right now, it's about 9 points a game.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks making a switch here. Springer's checked in. The Timberwolves shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels is out there with Lou George. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Holton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Mann. No good on the triple. Mavericks shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. The 3 from MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. MP's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Mann with it. Greg, we see the NBA finding players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Now, here's MP. Over in the corner, Williams. The 3 from MP.
Yeah, nice.
Their own miss. Launches it. Drains the three-pointer. And it's 9 points here for Jalen Williams.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Banton. And finished off by McDaniels.
A guy who wants to make a big impact. McDaniels is just going off.
MP kicks to Williams. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
And each and every game, every year, I'm blown away by his consistency from that range.
Well, you look at him now, he's tied for second most threes in NBA history. I mean, that's mind-boggling. Williams attacking. And here's MP for 3. No good on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Banton, the 3 ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
3-pointer. Good, another from 3.
It's amazing what his ability to stretch the floor has done for the offense.
He now has the second most threes in league history. And will immediately start gunning for that number 1 spot. McDaniels with the ball.
Nice.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP with it. Dort covering. Wiggins. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Here's Banton. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Moves back up. And MP with the layup. MP's got 35.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Outside, Dort. This one for 3. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Garuba, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's Dallas. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Williams. Now here's MP. There's the lob to the hoop. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
MP outside. Ball's loose. Stolen by Zubats. Here's Robinson Earl. Pass to Davison. Takes the three. They get it back. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Williams finds MP. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players, so I think it's a good thing overall.
And that one drops for him. McDaniel's got 6 here in this quarter.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Outside Williams. Now MP. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the three-pointer by MP.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Springer. Pass to MP. Another 3 for Dallas.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.
そろそろオールスターというものがやってくるわけでまだもう 1,2 試合ぐらいあんのかな。
MP already have the sweetest stroke in the game. Now it's official.
全然あったわまだ。 まあやっぱオールスター前にはあと2試合はあるのか。まあ次も勝っていきたいと思います。ということで本日この辺で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。